Hello everybody, this is Elohim and welcome back to the Rokana Craft server version 2. And as you can see, I don't have much in my hotbar actually. Yeah, this is pretty much all I've got left for anything. But as you can see, my house is bigger. And today, while gathering supplies, I went through all the pickaxes, shovels, and axes I had. Let's take a look at some of the stuff I've got. Got all this fun looking stuff. And if you know what these are for, you know we've got Tinker's Construct on here, which is why I currently have no tools or weapons. I've decided that, yeah, I got up as far as having a iron sword and an iron pickaxe and a bunch of stone pickaxes. And I decided, let's go on into Tinker's Construct. Get started with that. I do want to show you some of the other stuff I've got. Got me some things going on here. This barrel is currently empty. That's where I put normal cobblestone. This is my one for compressed cobblestone. I've got one down there for double compressed. That's compressed dirt. Lapis, I have, well, lapis blocks. I have 2 stacks plus 1. And then I have 41 redstone blocks. I have me a furnace down here, which, hey, that finally finished cooking. Yes, I am enjoying this fish right here. And I have a half slab furnace here. I want to show you what I got in my backpack. I don't carry it on me, but I do keep it there for safety. I have 9 diamonds. I have 2 emeralds. Now, I didn't mind these. I found these in a desert temple, as well as these magic cores, which I've got to use for these cores today. As you can see, I've been out to the desert. We have extended the base. Look, I got a fishy head, just like Lilith. It took a lot of fishing, but I was getting food. I have set this room up. Now, I did make a mistake on something. While I was in between episodes, I was trying to not progress, but I decided, we have Lycanites on here, and I realized I could make these treats. Get 4 per recipe. As you see, I'm missing 1. I was going to see just, how it worked, because I've never actually tamed anything in Lycanites in all the times I've played with the mod, which it's been like, a year since I've used it, year and a half. And I kind of got a pet. And here he is. Elohim's Strider, and he's actually taking damage. I wonder what he got in a fight with. I've yet to see him fight. He usually just stands over here right behind my house. But looks like he got in a fight with somebody. As he only lost 2 health, I guess he won. Come on, buddy. Let's come back over here. I've got me a nice little cactus farm going. Here's over here, all these trees. Yeah, we just keep replanting saplings over here to keep a good supply of wood. Here's Lilith's house. And I'm sure she's not going to mind me going in and showing it off. Yeah, I'm so jealous. She found all of these bushes. There's her fish head. Ha! I've got 2 heads. She's got 1 on her wall. And Serona has joined us. Yep. She has advanced the furthest, but again, she doesn't record. So she's able to just progress quickly. Show at least this. I'm not going to bother going into her mine. I do like her skyblock house. She actually gave me a piece of this. I have no clue what it's for, but hey. And we've got a bridge going over here to our mine. This is mine and Lilith's mine. We share it. This is actually the same little spot that I dug out to get cobblestone the first time. Oh, a slime. Can I get a ball? Yes, 2 slime balls. But yes, we've made it into this. Now, ooh, that was loud. Lycanites is very loud. Alright, I started digging this out and then asked her if she wanted to come help. So, from here over is mine, and then from here over is hers. I haven't been down hers to see what she may have found. I've really just been digging out mines. Branch upon branch upon branch upon branch upon branch upon. Yep. I'm not sure if I finished digging this mine out before my last pickaxe broke. I don't think I did. But, like I said, today we're going to start on Tinker's Construct. Now, I'm not very experienced in it, and I've only played around with it limitedly, but we are going to start using it. I did craft these just to see what they look like, and brought them down here for me and Lilith to use. Need an elevator to get up this. God, those mobs are loud. Need an elevator to get up this thing, and maybe some soundproofing. I think there's actually a block possibly in this mod, in the mods, that could quiet that. I don't know. There's quite a few mods on here I've never used or have very limited experience with. Even Lycanites, which I've used multiple times. I never really do anything more than fight the mobs. So, yeah. As you see, I did rearrange. My bed is now under these chests as well. Alright, we are going to get started, so let's find what we need. Okay, we are going to need a tool station. Well, that's easy enough. Let's grab that. And as you see, I do have quite a bit of ores. And crafting table, crafting station, tool station. Alright. Before I die with these slime balls, let's put that there. Now, I will probably rearrange this room, I don't know yet. But next, I want a pattern chest. And the part builders and all of this fun stuff. Let's see, we'll just go down the line. Part builder. Involved with that. Got smoke logs, so let's grab this. Now, why am I doing it that way? I can just grab it out of here. Of course, I don't have any eye over there. Checking the eye. Part builder. Stencil table. Easy enough. These recipes are actually rather easy. Let's see. Oh, we need the pattern chests too. So a chest in that. I'll go ahead and say, if you've never used Tinker's Construct, you really should check it out. It adds in some really fun tools and weapons to use, from what I've seen. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. It is very OP. Me and Lilith today went into a creative world where I sat there and just experimented with it. And I couldn't believe some of the stuff I could do. Alright, now, Oh, we're going to need seared bricks for this in a tool station. For the tool forge. And iron blocks. I've got the iron for that. I don't have any seared bricks, but I actually have the stuff to make them. Alright, let's see. Tool station. I don't think that needs. No, that doesn't need it. So we'll put that there. Part builder. Yes. Stencil table. Yes. All right. Now let's grab some of these. And yes, I'm aware there are way more blank stencil things here than I need. That's fine. I also am aware that this is going to be boring to watch, so I'll just show how to make a few of them. You literally put it in here. Let's see. Can't do that one, so we'll go with that one. You grab it out, and there you go. It is literally just this easy. You grab blah, blah. And I do want to get all of these. So what I am going to do is while I'm doing this, I'm going to pause the recording and I'll be back when I get all of them. Okay, everybody, and as you can see, I have all the stencils now that this was offering. Nice little thing, I like it. Now, we're going to start working on building some tools. And to begin with, I'm not going to be making the most epic of tools. I'm going with stone first because a stone pickaxe, to be precise, I can repair a stone pickaxe with one piece of cobblestone. At this point in the series, I don't have access to a bunch of the really cool items, so I'm going with what I have. Now, I do want to also make some paper. You guessed it, yes, I'm going to make me a pickaxe out of stone and paper. This is actually a pickaxe I made in the creative world, testing out what I could do with the most limited stuff I had, and I really liked it. So I'm going to take and make it. It's not going to be as good as the one I had while in creative mode, but hey, that is okay. Let's start out with the pickaxe head. It will be stone. Then we'll go with this pattern, and I'm going to make this out of paper. The reason I'm making it out of paper is I want the modifiers. And then let's see, where is that last piece? That's a tough rod pattern. Looking for the, that's knife blade, tool rod pattern. I'm going just pretty basic right here, but I do get some good multipliers with this. So let's build us a pickaxe. Love that sound effect. Nothing special. This thing don't have much durability, any of that. I know. But it's still a good tool. Got 5 modifiers. It can mine up to iron. So, I mean, it's not bad. Let's put these in a chest for now. Now, grab the bag because that's where one of each of these comes in. We're going to increase the durability of this pickaxe. And you're probably saying, Elohim, or Elohim, that's a emerald you're putting on that thing. Yep, and it is worth it. Bump that up to that. Diamond. And emerald. Gives it 808 durability. Not a bad item. Oh. Now, let's see, what else do I want to put on here? Really wish I had the nether star, because I would love putting a nether star on here. Get some more multipliers. As you see, we are already up to a mining speed of 4 and a mining level of obsidian on this thing. So this ain't a bad pickaxe. And all it takes to repair a piece of cobblestone. Let's get some lapis. I want to make this into a really good pickaxe. It's a great sound effect it has. Alright. This pickaxe now has Fortune 3 on it. I don't think that's too bad for, less than a stack of lapis getting put on it. Or less than a stack of lapis blocks. Let me correct that. I don't think that's too bad. And with how many of those fish out there I kill, I have a crap ton of lapis. Redstone, on the other hand, which is what I want to add next, I don't have as much of. Let me in here. I've got 41 blocks, so we'll see what we can do with this. Because I want to speed this thing up. Oh, and we're at the point where I can't put blocks on it anymore. At least not a lot. Let's break some of these down into that. I think I can put at least one more block on it. Yes. And we'll do 5. Now that's got haste on it. Haste is good. We still have a modifier here. So, because of the fact that I have a limited amount of modifiers and redstone, we're going to wait on putting more redstone on. Eventually, I'm going to add a lot more redstone to it. This should be fast enough for now. But I do have one more modifier left. And eventually I will get some items that will allow me to add more modifiers to it. So don't worry. Really would like to add obsidian to it, but I've only got 5 obsidian. And the item I need to craft to add to it takes 8. So I'll be waiting on the obsidian too. Fine, we'll just go do the redstone then. I'm actually surprised I don't have more obsidian with how often I get attacked when I go to bed. Let's put these 4 that I have on. And there is no more modifiers to use on it. But I think 808 durability, 13 mining speed, and a mining level of obsidian is pretty good for a stone pickaxe. Means there's not much I'm going to come across that I'm not going to be able to mine. Now we need a sword. Because this pickaxe really ain't no good in a fight. It's only got a 2 attack power, or a +2 attack damage. So there's some choices here for weapons. We can have a broadsword. We can have a long sword. We can have a rapier. We can have a dagger. We can have a frying pan. A battle sign. And then there's a chisel, a short bow, and arrows, which that's kind of cool. If that'll save me on any string or if it'll cost me. I haven't looked into that, but we'll go with a good broadsword for now. This is why, right here. Broadsword is a defensive weapon blocking cuts damage in half. Special ability, block. Damage moderate, durability high. You need a sword blade, a wide guard, and a handle. Now, I could go over and use Amanda's smeltery, but I mean, she's told me I can use it. I want to take and do this on my own. So let's try a paper handle. We're going to experiment. Some of you may be sitting at home yelling at me, "What are you doing?" I want to experiment with this. So we're going to do a paper and stone sword. If we can. This sword is not meant to be the end sword that I have, but it still could be a good one. In fact, the sword I want, we don't even have the options in making here. We need another item to be able to even make it. So what was that I needed? We need a sword blade. There's the sword blade pattern. You can say we need a wide guard. Wide guard. Let's see which ones. Ah, there's the wide guard. That's what it looks like. Yes, I am doing a stone wide guard as well. Keep that stone shard. And we need a handle. Need more paper for that. But I wonder, I'm thinking a tough rod may be better than a normal tool rod. So let's get some more paper. I'm not even bothering opening that chest. I can access it through this thing. Can't do it out of paper, I guess. looks about like a stick. I wonder if I can just stick a stick in there. That'd be fun. We'll try that though. If it doesn't work, we'll throw a stick in it. 'Cause I want to see what's going to happen here. It worked. And this sword, +5 attack damage, not bad. Alright. 4 modifiers on it, which is good. I like having modifiers to play with. Got some quartz here I'm going to throw on it. No, I haven't been to the nether, but oh, I do want to show you that. These are 2 other items I got in the desert temple: a frostweb scepter and a blood leech scepter. They are Lycanite items. Alright, let's see. Do we have any more lapis? Yeah, let's throw some more lapis on it. Let's throw some lapis on the sword. We'll throw some quartz on it. Don't know what all I can throw on it. We'll experiment around with this. Alright, gonna put the quartz on real quick though, first. I love the fact that it made the tip white. Alright, it's got sharpness, which puts it up at 6. Let's do some lapis. Blocks. Ooh, I love the little blue thing on the end of the handle of this sword. That looks cool. And really, the whole point of these tools and weapons I'm making right now are just because I want them to last a little bit so that I can get further advanced in Tinker's Construct before I have to replace them. Let's see. I don't see a reason to put haste on it. So let's see, what else do we have we could throw on there? Let's put a diamond on it at least. I want to save that other emerald. Put a diamond on it. That'll up its durability from 47 to 547. And look at that cool looking blade. Oh, I love that. Now, let's see. Wait a minute. This will tell me what all I can put on it. Modifiers. Yes, I did craft this book. Let's see. To the modifier section. Okay, diamonds, the extra 500. Emerald is plus 50% to durability. Redstone, like I thought, no use on weapons. I would love to have this, but unfortunately I don't have it yet. I'm not really worried about auto smelt kind of stuff. I like having that. Quartz we've added. I had some blaze powder. I'd throw it on there for that. I'd love to have the necrotic bone to put on. Don't need that. Put a piston on it for knockback. Got everything I need. That's what I want. But I've only got one ender pearl. So let's see what else there is. Not worried about beans. What did you find? Lilith is asking if I'll sleep real quick. Not a problem.
I'm a good distance from home right now. Hit a village and got a bunch of good stuff.
You happen to get an ender pearl?
No, but I got an emerald.
Oh, cool.
And I have what, 5 charges up the butt, and I have drop meat out the butt. And probably a lot of the stuff you made you didn't need to make because I found it.
Cool. Well, that's yours. I'm not worried about it. I want to make everything. Let's see. Not worried about Smite or Bane of Arthropods. What is that? Interesting. That adds an additional modifier. I may do that. Forgot about that one. I do have the gold for it. Enough gold for it and diamonds. Don't have enough to do that one. I can't do that. And I don't have that because I'm not in creative mode. So let's go with beheading. That we'll also grab some gold and a diamond to put another modifier on to the pickaxe. I'm really worried about putting another modifier on the sword right now, but I would like another modifier on the pickaxe. But I do want beheading on my sword. So Ender Pearl and Obsidian. Oh, that makes the sword really look cool. Now let's see. It has no more modifiers for now. That's fine. I'm good with sharpness, luck, durability plus 500, and beheading. It has a plus 6 attack damage and looting 3. I'm wonderful with that. Now let's put that there, put that there. I do have a crafting station right here. We will throw that on it and obtain another modifier. And let's go look at the modifying book again to see what we want on it. I do recommend, if you're playing Tinker's Construct, to definitely craft these books. They're not hard to make. And it comes in very handy. I want that. That's what I would like to make, but I need 8 obsidian to make it. And I've only got up to 5. What is this? I don't think we have that mod on here, so I'm not really worried about that one. Not really much I want to add to this pickaxe at the moment. Definitely add some more redstone if I wanted. What is it at? Now we're going to hold off on adding anything else to it. Now that we have a sword and a pickaxe, I want to get some better armor. This cobblestone armor has been very good. Saved my butt many, many times. But I want to make something a little bit fun. I don't know if it's going to have better durability or not. I'm going to grab all of these out, but I only need 5 of them. So I'm actually going to give these to Lilith, because the armor I'm going to make is unrepairable. first. Let's make the headgear. Once I show you what this armor does, though, you'll understand why I want it. We are making a magical cap, a magical tunic, we are making magical shoes, which is actually the most expensive part of the armor because it's the only one that uses 2 pieces. Let's see, where does this go? Yep, goes right there. Magical pants. I've got leather left over. 27 pieces, not bad. Now, I put this cap on. Saturation. Take that off. Chest piece. Haste. Pants. Speed 4. And the boots. Jump boost 2 and fire resistance. All of this together, don't seem to have any armor effect on me, but I'm okay with this. You, Lilith, Madam of the Iron Armor. This armor has no armor buff, no armor bar on it, but it's okay. Because these are great. I'm going to make one more item real quick. Love it. Okay, now there is one more item I want to make before we go tromping about the landscape. And for that, we need a diamond. We need a diamond. We need 4 bones and 4 gold. Let's see if I remember this recipe right. Yes, the soul gazer. Use on a creature to add it to the bestiary. To open your bestiary, either click on the bestiary tab of your survival inventory or press the bestial key, which is in the control menu. Since that's the Tinker's Construct table, I can show you this right now. I have nothing in my bestiary except the directions on that and a thing to take me to the website. Some creatures can be tamed as either pets or mounts. You can craft various treats in order to tame these creatures. You can then soul bind tamed pets to yourself using a soul stone. Once soul bound, you can summon and dismiss your pet at will. They will also respawn over time should they die. I'm going to be making one of these once I get 4 ender pearls. Well, when I get 4 ender pearls, I'm going to make something else, but then it'll make it where I can make this easier. But let's get this soul gazer going. I'm going to soul gaze my strider. We have now added strider knowledge to us. Now let's see what Lilith was wanting. Nice. You got a good head start on me. You have 2 casting tables. Nice. 2 casting basins. Nice. I'm going to assume that Serona had not been to this village since these were here. You could probably set up, well, you still need a few other parts to build the smeltery, but you could start to set it up. You need the controller, the tank, and the drain.
I've captured 3 to 4 villagers. By the way, you're going to want
If I do an iron farm on here, it's not going to be anytime soon.
no, don't worry about that. You're going to want wool.
Huh?
Wool.
Wool? I'm fine on wool.
No. Get some wool on you, and you're coming with me to this.
No, I'll go with you between filming. I've got things I'm doing on this episode.
11 wool for an emerald.
Cool. I have an emerald.
So do I now.
Remember, I found the desert temple that everybody overlooked. Now, I do want to take and show this pickaxe off a little bit. Shut up, mobs.
They're not going to,
Yeah, I know. I want to try to finish off this branch of the mine. Shouldn't be too much further to go. I think it'll be a good test. Yeah. Talk about quick mining. Oh, and remember, this is a stone pickaxe. I'm mining redstone with a stone pickaxe. Oh, hey, look, I'm on. Give me more stuff. Did you? Yes, he gave me more nether quartz. That is where I've been getting my nether quartz from. He is seriously good to have show up, which means I can make this sword even stronger. Yep, I was right. We were almost done with the mine. Go ahead and dig out the next line area. Because this is not going to be where the mine ends, but I am not going to subject y'all to watching me mine. I did just want to show that. Oh, why couldn't this have a step boost on it too? Today, though, we're going to do some exploring around the world. Now, before we can do that, we do need another item. Sadly, I have to craft something else. But I happen to like exploring. You'll notice that, especially from the fact that I have 37 levels. I love to explore. I love seeing what's out in the world. I'll craft that into stuff later. I'll take some cobblestone with me. Alright. Sword. We've got some more quartz for you. 6. We'll eventually get that thing up to attack 7. This here? Yeah. Let's repair the sword and the pickaxe. Easy as can be. I intend on filling my vestry up. Let's get this little guy. Fish of lapis. Tell me about it. Definitely a fish of lapis. Oh, wait, I forgot. We need one item before we leave. I am not wanting to go too far from base. Oh, it's almost night time too.
Yeah, I'm standing here at my bed.
I'm gonna need one piece of redstone on me to craft one. So we'll just do it this way. I need a book. And I need a compass. And for those of y'all that watched the first version of the Rokana Craft server, y'all will remember this wonderful little item, the Antique Atlas. Let's mark home. With a bed. Now we can freely explore the world. Oh, somebody slept. or it hasn't went fully down yet. Oh, it hasn't went fully down yet. But you're thinking, Elohim, you said you want to explore the world. Fill in the beastery. I do. But I don't want to die. This armor is OP. You got one?
There's one right here in my house.
Yeah, I'll come scan him.
Chasing me around my house.
Mind if I kill him?
Damage, but I am going to kill him. I'm saving him for you to scan.
Well, I said, do you mind if I kill him? I've got beheading. Here. He was your phantom. I'll let you have anything you dropped. Ooh, nice. My sword has looting 3. Now let's go. Really wish I had step boost on this outfit, but hey, you can't have everything on every piece of armor. Let's see what this world has to offer. An intrepid adventurer. Sugarcane. Luckily, I have my own sugarcane farm, so I'm good on that. Sheep. Alright, look at this. Beautiful area. I have to say, I do think I like this area even better than the area we had in Rokana Craft 1, which I liked having the swamp near hand and all the stuff, but we really didn't get to see too much. Hey, a mob. Let's go scan this guy. Hello, Maka. I got his head. I got a Maka head. Alright. I've already got a cow head, and I've got over a stack of cooked steaks at home. Not really going to worry about that. Wouldn't mind finding some Enderman though. And yes, I just ate while my hunger bar was full. The fish gives a fast water move buff. Let's see what this world has to offer though. Alright. And more Makas. I've already got y'all's head. I ain't worried about y'all. And I am really booking. Ooh. Or gravel. Lag. I guess that's to be expected when you're moving as quick as I am. Generating in chunks that have never existed before. Does golden give me anything different? Nope. What's your head? Does your head give me? Did I get a different head? Yeah, no head at all. In that one. There's something floating in the air over there. So that's cool. I'm going this way though for now. I wonder what's past this plains area. Ooh, look at that. This has mountain up there. I'm pretty sure this is boring, just watching me run around like this. I'm going to pause my recording and I'll cut it back on if I find anything interesting. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. All right, and you are going to notice, most likely, I do now have a bow in my inventory. I have been home. I ran across a, see, home's right actually over there. I'm heading back out. I ran across a beholder, which let me show you what this guy looks like. All right, this guy. Large hostile masses of eyes and tentacles with an eternal hunger for magic energy. Beholders are known to fire deadly laser storms of arcane energy at their foes. It doesn't tell you here that you can't hurt him with a sword, but apparently my sword can't hurt him. So, yeah, I came home and decided between him and the fact that we had a problem with some birds on the server the first couple of days, I might need a bow. And I made some arrows. Got some vanilla arrows, but I've also got these stone bound arrows, which have +2 attack damage, +5 average shot damage. Come over here and check out this lava pit real quick, because there are some mobs. Lava fish. I want to get these guys. Ah, I'm on fire. Oh wait, I'm fire resistant. Haha! Let's get these guys. Oh, we really want to keep it up. Bricks. Ooh, these guys are loud. Oh, they're gonna keep spawning as long as I'm near them. So let's run over here real quick. The Ifrits will follow us. They're gonna start a fire, but I do want their drums and their heads. Get them. I think I managed that one. Not with just a single beheading on the sword. One Scarlet Ifrit. Nice. That was a good fight. Oh, it's getting to be night. Alright, I'm going to head home and sleep real quick because I do not want to run into one mob we have on the server. He is called a Guru. And yes, there is a Guru in the Lycanites mod, but it is not him. This Guru is from a mod all his own. What he does is if you're at a light level of 2 or lower, he spawns at the player, is invincible, and has an infinite attack power. So he one-shots you if it's dark. Some coal, got some charges. And let's grab some of that while we're here. And we're gonna do this. help if I learn to type, right? I do want to show you, while I was out before, I did get some fighting done. There's the cow head. There's that. I now have a Maka's head, a Joust head, a Joust Alpha head, and I got a sheep head. Yes, I know. Impressively, I killed a sheep. I am the ultimate badass. Now, let's go explore this way. There's not too much out here I'm worried about running into. I can outrun most things with this armor on. Really love this armor. I wish it actually gave you armor, but I can live with the fact that it don't. If I need armor, I'll switch it out. I want to see if I can find any more Lycanites out here. Those are cows. I already have cow heads. I've got plenty of leather. We have a lot of deserts in this world. Oh, there's a Joust Alpha. Them things are aggro. Highly aggressive. They'll even fight each other. They're worse. They're more aggravated than the withers. And the deserts are full of them. They're also in the mesa biome. Which I don't know. I'm not sure what version they brought the mesa biome in. But I know the first time I ever saw it, I was using Lycanites. And I've never seen it in 1.7.10 without using Lycanites. Oh, glitching into the sand. It's there's water over here. There's an island up in there. I have no way to get into that island right now. I mean, I could nerd pole up to it, but I don't want to. Yeah, look at this. Two alphas fighting each other. I'm not messing with him. He's a vermin. Joust Alpha. I ran into one of those colored Joust Alphas earlier. Why? They're a pain, actually. I can outrun them, so... Last time I had about like 5 or 6 other jousts with him. Really may have to get another modifier on this sword. And put a piston on it. Knockback is sounding like a good idea right now. Let's heal up a little bit. Alright. Yeah, Lilith doesn't seem to have much problem out of these guys. They are giving me a hard time. Of course, this is a stone sword. It's a badass stone sword, but it doesn't swing very fast. I have to time my attacks. Got him down to 10. 5. And just some of his meat. I was hoping for something better. That's a lot of meat. And it can be used to make a treat for another mob. Enderman. Where did you go, Enderman? I want to meet you. I'll loot you. Yeah. I don't know if y'all notice this. My sword does not swing. My pickaxe does not swing. I'm sitting here clicking. It doesn't swing, but it does damage. At least the animation's there for the bow. Run, little boy, run! let the joust catch me. Whew. Hello, creeper. Creepers don't bother me. You play enough Lycanites and not too much vanilla mob will bother you. We are now in a nice hilly savanna, it looks like. Oh yeah, let's get this guy. We've got him on land. He's ours. Hello, Robert. We got a heart. We got a miniature red heart. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Ow, Robert. Okay. We seem to have taken care of everything in that hole. Let's go put the fire out. I've always thought it was funny in Minecraft you can't drown in fire or in lava. Hey, look, home's right over there. I'm not too sure how long this episode's gotten on to, but this is all the time I have for recording today. I will continue in between episodes to fill in my beastery, and try to gather some more stuff, supplies. I will try to improve my tools, but I will also try to not advance too super far in these mods while in between episodes. I may build me a smeltery though, but I may wait till the next episode. It just depends. I may get up to the point where I just need one and don't want to have to borrow anyone else's. Really do want this table right here. This you can do so much more on. Look at this. There's the sword I want. Cleaver. But I'm not to that point yet. Alright, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked what you saw here, please hit that like button. Also, feel free to comment down below. You can also comment on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links to those will be in the descriptions. If this is the first video you've seen by me, please hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.